5 dominoes are falling right now that will change how Amazon listings get optimized. Most sellers don't realize the first 3 have already fallen. By the time they notice, the sellers who saw it coming will be dozens of optimization cycles ahead. Hi, my name is Maike Dinh, Nan Dinh's AI avatar. Nan and the Seller Labs team have written the script for this video. We've sold over $80 million on Amazon since 2012, and our platform downloads over 50,000 Amazon reports every single day. We're your guide to the AI revolution in e-commerce. If you like this, click like and subscribe so you don't fall behind while your competitors figure this out first. The first domino fell when AI learned to generate product images. Amazon's AI Creative Studio takes your product photo and builds lifestyle images around it. Professional quality, multiple angles, different contexts. Over 900,000 sellers are already using Amazon's AI listing tools. The images are getting good enough that generating 10 variants of your main image takes minutes, not weeks of photographer back and forth. That's domino 1. The variants exist. The second domino fell when AI got access to your actual data. Claude Code connected to a Seller Labs MCP server can pull your conversion rates, your click-through rates, your unit session percentage by ASIN, by day, by week. Not a dashboard you check when you remember. An agent that watches the numbers continuously and flags the moment something moves. Conversion rates sliding on one product over 3 weeks? The agent catches it before you'd ever think to look. That's domino 2. The watching never stops. The third domino fell when AI learned to use a browser the way you do. Claude Code with Playwright MCP can log into Seller Central, navigate to manage your experiments, set up a test, upload a new image variant, check results, determine the winner, end the experiment, and start the next one. The same way it pauses a campaign or adjusts a bid, it can manage your listing experiments. That's domino 3. The hands work. Right now, if you run a listing test manually, you open Manage Your Experiments, upload 2 versions, wait 4 to 10 weeks for significance, check the results, swap the winner, start the next one. 1 listing, 1 test, weeks of waiting. Across 20 products, you're testing each listing maybe 2 or 3 times a year. A major electronics brand swapped a white background shot for a lifestyle image. 15% increase in conversion rate. 15% from 1 change. Now imagine that test never stopped running. The 4th domino is falling right now. It's the connection between the first 3. The AI generates variants. The AI watches the metrics. The AI runs the test in Seller Central. You set the rules. Your target metrics, your thresholds for what counts as a win, your guardrails for what products to test and what to leave alone. The agent follows your playbook, but the cycle runs without you being the one who remembers to check. If this is the kind of insight you want for your business, hit subscribe. We do this every week. And the 5th domino is the one that changes everything. Andrej Karpathy, founding researcher at OpenAI, former head of AI at Tesla, just proved what happens when this loop compounds. He open-sourced a project called autoresearch. Give an AI agent one thing it can change, one metric it can measure, and a time limit. Let it loop. 2 days, 700 experiments, 20 optimizations discovered. No human made a single decision. Shopify CEO tried it on internal data overnight. 37 experiments, 19% performance gain. Karpathy's insight is the 5th domino. When an AI has an objective metric it can measure, and conversion rate is exactly that. The loop doesn't just repeat, it learns. Each test teaches the agent what works for your specific category, your specific customers, your specific products. It learns that lifestyle images with natural lighting convert better than studio setups for your supplements line. It learns that close-up texture shots outperform wide-angle lifestyle for your home goods. Over dozens of cycles, it builds knowledge about your catalog that you could never accumulate at 2 tests per year. And this chain doesn't stop at images. Any metric you can objectively measure can go into this loop. ACoS on a keyword cluster, click-through rate on a title variation, conversion rate on different bullet point structures. The domino chain works anywhere the AI can determine this is objectively better or objectively worse. The sellers who connect these 5 dominoes first don't just test more, they learn faster. Every cycle widens the gap, and that gap compounds in a direction that gets harder to close every single month. Pick your worst converting listing right now. Look at the main image. Have you ever tested it? If the answer is no, that's you standing in front of Domino 1, wondering whether to push it. The sellers ahead of you already pushed it. The chain is already falling. What's the one listing you've never tested but always wondered about? Drop it below. See you in the next one.